everyone, welcome back to another Rewind Theater of an Attack on Titan live-action movie trailer. Woo! I'm Marina Sanchez, joined by James Faulkner.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going well. Right now, we're going to talk about some spoilery stuff, so if you haven't seen the show, read the manga, be ready for that.
Yeah, there are major spoilers. All the stuff we've been seeing is old.
Yeah, we've seen this, and this,
Yeah.
and
this. Yeah, we've seen a lot of
previous
it.
trailers.
Yes.
Right, we've seen this shot, it's great. Colossal Titan, Happiness, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, and my friend, people running.
Okay.
So finally, a little bit of new stuff.
So a lot of these shots have tended to be like the first one we saw was very CG. A lot of these actually tend to be like a mix of like CG and practical like classic Japanese like TV stuff where like you have like or like TV and movie stuff where like Godzilla or like a Power Rangers where there are people in suits on physical sets.
Right. So like this could be one of those. I mean,
Yes.
obviously these people look very lifelike. Do some cool effects with their face.
Mhm.
As you see, we have cannons here. They do have cannons in the show
Yes.
for some things. But it kind of looks a little silly because they're attacking Titans with their cannons, and obviously that does not work. And then we kind of go on this trailer like they're invading, they're breaking through the walls, people are getting eaten. And you notice like this is very gray. We noticed on this last time. It's not bright, like there's no sunny sky. They're getting attacked. It's very gross. In the middle here we see the Titan that actually kills Eren's mother.
Yes.
So I'm just kind
So
of panicking.
we were speculating that there's this next person coming up who's going to scream.
This one.
Might be their mother.
Yeah, she sounds feminine like in her scream, very high pitched. Looks like she's trapped. And we of course had the Titan coming. Mikasa here again. We've seen the shot a billion times. Looks kind of defeated. And now some more new stuff. We see this military camp along the wall. One thing I want to point out is that all their banners, they're red, and they have that symbol that I have not seen before in Shokanen.
Yeah.
So it's not any part of the military corps.
And as we continue in the trailer, they've been taking a lot of liberties with the series in terms of characters and like I wouldn't say facts, but like lore almost for the show.
Right. Like there's a lot of new characters, and like Levi's not even in this film. So jumping back into this like trailer, finally we see maneuver gear. People rising up. There they go.
Yeah.
Mikasa is in her maneuver gear. This is a Titan trying to fight better. She's got it. She's again.
Yeah. If we go back to it for a second, it
Yeah.
doesn't look super great.
Yeah, let's just watch this again. Just like looking at it. I mean, kind of what I thought when we were gonna get into this was something more along the lines of like Spider-Man.
Yes.
See Rise along the lines of kind of similar fashion, but.
Yeah, and we were talking about like the motion sometimes looks a little bit off.
Yeah, we'll see that again in a little bit here soon. They do a lot of 3D movie gear, luckily. Like right here. And that's kind of okay.
Yeah.
Back to this guy is Levi's replacement, Shikishima. So that's sad because he's here. I mean,
yeah, I'm
like
betting
Levi.
he's kind of probably just like a mishmash of a bunch of different characters from the show where they're like, hey, we don't have time for everyone.
Also, we want our own people. Like here's Sasha with a bow, and she doesn't actually use that very often. Here's Jean attacking somebody.
Yeah. So spoilers.
So this guy, let's talk about this dude. His name's Eren Yeager.
Yep.
He's a Titan.
Yeah. So they pretty much get into like, hey, there are Titans attacking other Titans, which is, I mean, it doesn't happen to a while, but like, look how gross.
That's so gross. This is like one of those you're saying like the practical effects. Like this, that's not a real.
There's some really good like the building right in front looks pretty practical, but again, everything behind them.
So obviously green screen.
Yeah,
kind of
it's probably just comped in. But that's kind of cool. I like it from a terms of like, it's very traditional.
Yeah, this guy's face though, gross. I mean, though
as a representation of what like a Titan would look like in real life, that's actually pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Like he's obviously very annoyed. And then right here we have Mikasa, and she says, Eren. So it's like, if you didn't know who that was,
yeah.
well. And here's Armin and the others. Like, so this is kind of the scene we were talking about. That's a little awkward with the 3D maneuver.
It looks like, I mean, it's wire work. So
right.
So it looks like wire work, where a lot of like, I feel like, and again, it's hard to do this in real life because you can't have people being pulled by their waist at like massive G's because it would just break their bodies.
Right.
But like, again, like I would just like them to like the movement in the show is so cool and so quick, and like just how close they like whip along the ground is just how like that's part of the reason I enjoy the show.
Right. And also another thing I want to point out with them taking liberties with the show, if you look at his jacket, Survey Corps has the blue and white wings.
Yeah.
This one is red.
Red and white, yeah.
So that's weird. Like, what is happening? I mean, I don't know if that means something happens within the Survey Corps or within the military at all. If there's like some weird division or something that they're going through this whole plot. I mean, obviously, like we said, they're taking very big liberties with this. So it'd be kind of interesting to see why that's different, or if that was just a weird thing.
Again,
and then we're just seeing all the character clips.
Just go back. I have to point this out since last year. Rocket launchers.
Yeah, we said it last time.
Yeah, I said it last time. I'll say it again. What is happening?
Obviously, yeah, they're like a little bit more futuristic in this version.
I'll point out one final thing. I think it's in like one of the final shots, but like
we get some more gear, and then this is. So it kind of looks like Mikasa, but also Shikishima. Like, but Shikishima has the little.
Yeah, you can't see her like.
The little cloak. So
yeah.
But it almost looks like Mikasa because of the parting of the hair. I don't know. We'll see something in a second that might link them and why she has that, if that is Mikasa. Fun. Romantic moments. More romance. Romance.
So, yeah.
So, let's clarify this now. There have been some reports that this is Eren.
Yeah.
This is not Eren. This is Shikishima. He has a cloak. It does not look like Eren. The hair is parted differently. But that's Mikasa, and
also,
they are kissing.
She does not look into it, like,
no, she's
at all. She's just like, what?
So maybe like this is them about to go into that final battle. Maybe he gives her this jacket, like as Eren gives her the scarf.
Yeah.
She gets his jacket. You know, I don't really know what they're doing here. It's kind of weird that they put her in romantic relationship at all.
Yeah, because she's kind of a like very like, no, I care about Eren and like us surviving, but everything else doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we will see what that is.
So right here, right over Mikasa's shoulder, that looks like a dude with a rifle.
Right.
So
it's weird. I don't.
So this is where I keep on being like, are they just changing the time period? So it's like, I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but
right.
like.
I mean, it's more of like the Colossal Titan. Actually, let's wind back that just a little bit. It's a cool shot.
Yeah.
Like one of the better CG parts. Obviously, the Colossal Titan gets kind of some good scenes. So that looks really good right there.
Do you want to put out the last inconsistency that you brought up when we were going over your notes? Is the nighttime stuff.
Right. So a lot of the scenes before we saw were really dark. It's kind of like the end. It's kind of cool. But back here, like this is obviously just like cloudy. But when they get into kind of like this final battle, like right here, and they're also kind of maybe final battle. Like we don't really know what's going on. They're going to invade and help. It's dark, and Titans are asleep, so they're not very active at night. So. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Like we said, though, they're taking a lot of liberties with this film. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
More importantly, I don't know. At least the Colossal Titan looks good.
Also, one last thing. Can we go to the last like frame?
Yeah.
I talked about this. For all my D-Box fans out there. It's in D-Box. If you don't know what D-Box is, just go look it up. It's like a roller coaster in a movie theater. It's real dumb.
Yeah, so that is our third Attack on Titan live-action film trailer.
It will be out in...
Part 1 is on August 1st, and Part 2 is September 19th. So for more on Attack on Titan live-action stuff, keep it on IGN.